Chrissy Teigen is finally getting canceled for all the horrible things that she has said to other celebrities over the years. And if you don't know all about it, I'm going to be breaking it all down for you right now in this list. I'm Mackenzie, and let's get into the top 10 celebrities that warned us about Chrissy Teigen. But first, make sure to subscribe if you're new here. In at number 10, Farrah Abraham. Back in 2013, Chrissy decided to attack Teen Mom star Farrah Abraham. She tweeted at the time, quote, "Farrah Abraham now thinks she's pregnant from her sex tape. In other news, you're a and everyone hates you. Whoops, not another news story." This was referring to the tape that Farrah made with adult film star James Dean. At the time, pretty much everyone was hating on Farrah, so that's why these comments were quickly forgotten about. But obviously, Chrissy took things way too far. After the comments, some fans started to call out Chrissy for shaming Farrah, which Chrissy denied, adding, quote, "How is calling out a willing, lied as leaked, adult tape participant who hired Paps to photo her buying preg test this AM shaming?" When the backlash against Chrissy did not stop, she finished off her statements on the matter, quote, "Wow, amazed to see the outrage behind calling a staged leaked adult tape chick from Teen Mom exactly what she is. Go on with your bad selves." In at number 9, Quanzave Wallace. This is easily the worst one because Chrissy decided to attack a child for absolutely no reason. Back in 2013, while Chrissy was watching the Oscars, she decided to call out the youngest person at the event, Quanzave Wallace. She tweeted, quote, "Is it okay to call a small child cocky?" Adding later, quote, "I am forced to like Quanzave Wallace because she's a child, right? Okay, fine." Making it clear who she was talking about in the first tweet. After this attack, she was dragged online for comments, but she didn't seem to care and never apologized for the tweets. Wallace has never commented on the situation, probably because she's more classy than Chrissy will ever be. In at number 8, Tyra Banks. These two are both known divas, so obviously putting them together for a show was bound to be a disaster. They were actually picked to host a daytime talk show called The Fab Life, starring Chrissy and Tyra, but shortly after it started, there were already rumors that the two were feuding. Only 3 months after the show began, Tyra decided to leave. The show got canceled 2 months after that. Tyra didn't talk about why she left, but everyone was pretty sure it was because of Chrissy. A source told Page 6 at the time, quote, "You never put two supermodels on the same show together, especially when one's more than 10 years younger than the other." After these comments were made, both models denied that there was any bad blood. However, Tyra took a shady dig when she said that she, quote, "doesn't beef with people I hire." And at number 7, Cassidy. Some people might find Chrissy's feud with actress Katie Cassidy somewhat noble because Chrissy was attempting to defend a friend, but it also shows how often she gets involved in things that have nothing to do with her. This feud started when Cassidy tweeted that she didn't like how journalist Erin Andrews was doing her job. Chrissy then got involved to defend her friend Erin. Chrissy tweeted at Katie, quote, "Job now. The work a person does regularly to make money. Alt, what Erin Andrews has. Second alt, what you don't have. Bye." But Katie clapped back, writing, quote, "Just to be clear, your profile reads, quote, gold digger and stuff. You're asking me if I have a job? I'll send you a book." The fight continued to get pretty heated between the women, but eventually it died down. In at number 6, Mowry. This feud was so uncalled for, and it's just more proof that Chrissy is a bully for literally no reason. This was actually one of her first public feuds back in 2011. At the time, Jay just had a son, and Chrissy reacted to the news of the name by tweeting out, quote, "Nikki Cox and Jay Moore named their son Meredith. Their son, Meredith. Meredith is their son's name. The name of their son is Meredith." And of course, after comments like that, Jay clapped back. He replied, quote, "Why are you even near me? Take your somewhere where guys like sixes in bikinis. Matt Liner wouldn't sleep with you." Chrissy replied, quote, "What do you count as making fun of your son's name? Saying it's feminine? It is. Big deal." This feud dragged on for hours, with Jay bringing his wife, Nikki Cox, into the mix by saying Chrissy's husband, John Legend, used to text Nikki and give her free tickets. But Jay actually won this fight, and the feud ended with Chrissy tweeting that she had no comeback, which I'm sure is pretty rare for her. Halfway at number 5, VH1. This one's a bit random, but a few years ago, Chrissy publicly feuded with network VH1 after they made an op-ed on her where they called her a hypocrite. And even though that's honestly nothing compared to what Chrissy has said about other people over the years, Chrissy lost it. She tweeted out, quote, "Defending myself as being a hypocrite? I have never once randomly sought out someone to attack. which is literally the biggest lie I have ever heard. She randomly attacked basically every single person on this list. Chrissy then finished off, quote, "Why don't you stop policing people's emotions and learn what a hypocrite is?" Even though the network really didn't do anything wrong, Chrissy won that battle because the network decided to remove the article. In at number 4, Sharon Osbourne. I'm not shocked at all that these two got into a fight. This all went down in 2019. After John Legend changed the lyrics of Baby It's Cold Outside to be more modern, Sharon shared her negative opinion. Sharon said on the talk, quote, "It's a piece of art, and the thing is to change an innocent lyric to what it is. Your mind and your body? What the hell are you on? That's ridiculous." Sharon went on to say that she likes John and means no disrespect. She just didn't agree with the artistic choice. Chrissy decided to defend her husband and tweeted, quote, "Sharon's always gotta have something to say. I remember those days of getting to talk crap for money. It was very fun." Sharon then clapped back at Chrissy, saying she's a has-been that married into fame. And at number 3, Lindsay Lohan. A frequent target of Chrissy's over the years has been Lindsay Lohan. In 2011, Teigen tweeted out, quote, "Lindsay adds a few more to her wrist when she sees Emma Stone." I have literally no idea what that's even referencing, but that's absolutely disgusting. Later that year, Chrissy had a court date and she was tweeting about it. One tweet said, quote, "I cannot wait to show up in court with John to fight this. At Lindsay Lohan, what should I wear? You're the expert, help." Obviously making fun of Lindsay's struggles with the law. Lindsay's mother recently decided to comment on these nasty tweets made by Chrissy. She told Fox News, quote, "As a single mother of 4 children, I raised them to be kind, humble, and non-judgmental. That being said, I will not judge her words towards others, but I stand firm in one looking into oneself and continuing to learn and grow. Hashtag own you." And at number 2, Mariah Carey. The last person that anyone should ever want to get in a feud with is Mariah Carey. But Chrissy clearly has no boundaries in her mockery. In 2010, when it was announced that Mariah Carey was pregnant with her twins, Monroe and Moroccan, Chrissy decided to make fun of her weight. She tweeted, quote, "Why is everyone surprised Mariah is having twins? I was always pretty positive there was 2 to 15 babies growing inside of her." And obviously it's never okay to body shame anyone ever, but body shaming a pregnant person is just a whole other level of just disgusting, nasty troll. And finally, number 1, Courtney Stodden. Courtney Stodden recently exposed Chrissy's nasty mean girl behavior that really started Chrissy's recent downfall. According to an interview Stodden did with the Daily Beast, they claim that Chrissy repeatedly told them to take their own life. After the interview, some of Teigen's old tweets resurfaced, and they were just as horrendous as Stodden claimed. BuzzFeed pulled screenshots of the tweets Teigen sent in 2011 and 2012, and many of the tweets that actually tagged Stodden are mocking and hurtful. One of the tweets read, quote, "Go to sleep forever." Another read, quote, "What drug makes you do that with your mouth? Asking for a friend who really wants to know how to look like an idiot. Thanks." And to make things even worse, Stodden alleged that Chrissy wouldn't just tweet about them, but would also send Stodden private messages. These messages apparently told Stodden to end their own life and told Stodden that Teigen couldn't wait for them to die. The backlash against these tweets got so bad that Chrissy actually decided to apologize. A lot of people are not buying the excuses. So that's all for the list. Let me know your thoughts below. I'm personally just so happy that I was never a Chrissy Teigen stan after seeing all this. I always had just a bad feeling about her. But before I go, I'm gonna shout out some comments from my last video on Chrissy. Krista May said, "Chrissy should certainly not get a pass for this and the many other disturbing tweets. I completely agree. We have canceled people in our society for so much less. I hope there's some serious damage." Then AS said, "Ever since she got married to John Legend, her head became larger and puffier." Yeah, her head is just huge now. She is such a big ego, it is crazy. Then Larry said Teigen needs permanently banned from all social media. Boycott Teigen's YouTube channel and products. Yeah, I don't have to unfollow her because I never followed her, but I completely agree. Like for this, I feel like this conduct would get you banned off Twitter usually. I don't know about that. Alright guys, that's all for the video today. Thank you so much for sticking around if you made it all the way here. If you liked the video and want to see some more, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel below. I've been your host, Mackenzie Smith. Make sure to check us out on social media, and I'll catch you all in the next one.